Happy Thursday. Yay! It's Thursday. We made it. Welcome back, family. My name is Latia Shepherd, and this is Shepherds of Success. The success that we seek on this channel is not worldly success, it is the success of your soul. So, what I'll be doing on this channel is basically coming up here and sharing and transmitting the messages from my soul for us, for the collective, for you, for me, for we, for us all, because we are truly one. And that's what this is all about, getting us back to our rightful place by allowing our soul to become in alignment with the all, because it's naturally happening. There's nothing we have to do, buy, say, be, or see in order for this process to occur. We just have to be open and receptive and finally begin to get out the way and allow. So, today is Thursday, and yesterday was an amazing Wednesday. It's a lot going on in my family. It's a lot going on in all of our families. It's a lot going on, but of course, quite naturally, because we are one. So we're all going through this grand shift of energy, this repurpose of energy, this alignment of energy, this return home to mama. It's a lot. The upheaval, the strife, the discontent, the uncomfortableness, everything that you're experiencing, everything that you're feeling, the fear, the anxiety, the worry. Now that's something different. We'll talk about that later. But this is new. This is a new beginning. This is a fresh start. This is what a lot of us who came to see the new earth, this is the time that we came for. So we're here. So that's why me, Latia Shepherd, has got to get back out here in front of this camera in my uncomfortableness, in my not wanting to be seen, not wanting to share with the world, kind of just wanting to fade away into my little rock. It's peaceful there. I'm contentful there. It's just me there. But this is what we signed up to do. So today I wanted to pretty much just talk about some things that I've been experiencing and some things I've learned when we're dealing with our karmic families and the bloodlines that we are born into. A lot of us, the new seeders, are born into some bullshit. Quite honestly, that's all we're going to say is some bullshit. And a lot of times when you're young, it's a different picture painted. But as you begin to waken up and arise in your knowing and in your truth, you will see that those false images will shatter for you. And they will rip you to shreds if you allow it. If you don't know any better, if you don't have the right resources around you, the right people around you. But I feel like everything is always so purposeful, and everything that is happening exactly as it should. All the good shit, all the bad shit, all the shit. So in my personal family, I'm usually, for me, I get spirit communicates with words. I'm a word person. I'm a reader. I'm like books. I love the books. I love higher knowledge. I love educating myself. I love to research. I love to discover. So because of that, I'm always getting a word, a download. It'll just be one word. Sometimes it's a word that I don't know the definition to. I don't know what it means. And then I'm forced to, of course, go look it up and dig and dig and dig. And the word that I want to talk about today is the word depravity. Deprave. And if you look up what depravity means, it means your soul is corrupt. It means a corruptness that is very, very deeper than just surface level. And that is what a lot of our karmic bloodlines and a lot of the karmic families that we are born into are. They're depraved. I'll give you a full example. I'm going to be talking a lot about my journey personally. That's how we're going to be able to relate to this and deal with this and cope with this and manage this. I got me some tea, but it's still a little bit too hot. But anywho, so we're going to start with depravity today and what that means for the chosen. Well, I'm eliminating that chosen word from my vocabulary because we all are chosen. But depravity. So let's talk about being born into a bloodline where you have people that are morally corrupt. Their souls are corrupt from the initiation. It is corruption. And you may think that you are dealing with normal people, that these are your family members, these are your aunts, your uncles, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sisters, your cousin. There's no way in the world that they could feel this type of contentment for you. There's no way in the world that they could be shooting dark energy at you with their words. There's no way in the world, but that is exactly what is going on. And the thing about it is, it's all purposeful for you. It's all fuel for your fire that you're going to need to forge ahead on your journey, since you're chosen as the one that's here to see the new earth. There's a lot of things that have to die with the old earth. There's a lot of things that have to be abolished. There's ways of doing things in these families that have been going on for generations and generations and generations. For me, I am the 5th generation from my great-great-grandmother who chose me, who chose my vessel to reincarnate, to come back through, to get my bloodline in alignment. And I know that. And a lot of people find that hard to believe. And sometimes it's unbelievable for myself, but it just is what it is. That's what some of our bloodlines do. We just recycle. We just recycle, reincarnate. We come back the same people over and over and over again until the work is done. So when we talk about depravity and being morally corrupt, I want to specifically talk about some of the instances that I go through with my bloodline. Per se now, my great-grandmother, no, not my great-grandmother, sorry, my grandma, my mom's mom, she's 83 years old and she is transitioning to the other side now. She's been in and out the hospital for a while now. She's actually been transitioning to the other side for probably about 15, 16 years now. So that's a testament in itself. But it's a lot of stuff that goes on in these bloodlines that a lot of people don't know about, a lot of people don't speak about. But some of us that are in tune with the ancestral realm, we get the downloads about what it is. So nobody don't have to tell us nothing. It automatically is implanted into your consciousness so that you'll know how to move next. I'm one of those people. I just get downloads implanted into my consciousness. So I know that my work is my bloodline work. I know that my natal charts is all about me doing this ancestral reseeding work. So, morally corrupt. Before I proceed with talking about morally corrupt, I want to talk about our role in this and how we deal with the unjust and the morally corrupt and the compassion that is required on our behalf. But first, the compassion for ourselves, and then the compassion to understand that there is a very intense and severe program running in Maya, the illusionary world, that a lot of people are unable to see through. So just because you're able to see through it, and maybe you are taking a different stance and you're in a different position in your journey, in your life cycles, you might be more wiser, you might be more knowledge, you might be more skilled, but there are some people that are babies in this and have no idea that they're being programmed. So I just want us to be mindful of that program and of those people, and to just sheerly share compassion with them. There's really nothing that you have to do to them. Life is going to give them the lessons that they need for their evolution, because it's doing it for all of us, no matter what. So I just wanted to remind you today about the word compassion and what that means and what that looks like. And it doesn't mean giving people a pass that continuously do a lot of fucked up stuff. It basically means that you have enough sympathy within you to understand that A, they're human just like you. B, everybody is progressing at a different rate along this journey. And C, love always wins. Love of yourself compels you to look at people differently and to extend love to them people. So before you can do any of your new earth and your new earth seeding work, you got to do the work on yourself. And for me, I think it began in 2012 for me, and this is 2025, and I'm just now getting it. So there is no time. The time depends on you. It depends on your consciousness. It depends on when you're ready to receive what is being downloaded for you. It's when you're not ready to run from it and run back to your comfort and run back to what you know, or seek shelter with your family, or seek shelter in these relationships or these jobs or money or food, sex. The list can go on and on and on and on and on. But it's all up to you when you're ready to make the transition. It's waiting for you, and it will be there whenever you're ready. It don't matter how long it take you, but if it's for you, it's gonna get you. If you're here to see the new earth, you will be seeing the new earth. No matter what it looks like, no matter how many times you fail, bump your head, start over again, you will be seeing the new earth. So back to depravity in my family and my bloodline. So my grandmother is 83 years old and she's transitioning and she has 6 children. She has 5 daughters and 1 brother. My mom is the second oldest in this lineage. Now, mind you, my mom was given away to her great grandmother when she was 1 years old by her mother. A lot of things are done differently in the South when it comes to how people used to parent their children and how the households would be split up. So a single woman of 6 kids, her kids could be split up between her and her mother's mother. And in the South, my family had their own land where everybody lived on these houses together. So my grandmother, kids were, my mom went to her great grandma, and then she kept 3, and then 2 kind of went to her grandma. And that's how everybody was raised. Now, the emotional damage that is done to children with this process is what's never taken into consideration. You never understand the baggage of a child being abandoned, because that's what the child sees. No matter what your adult circumstances are look like, the child is abandoned. When you're not raised with your mom, when you're not raised with your dad, that is abandonment issues automatically, no matter how the scenario looks for you. So in my family, nobody's taught to look at the emotional repercussions of your actions and the things that are done to the children. Now, the emotional things affect you on a soul level as well. So in my family, there's a lot of jacked up children. There's a lot of jacked up adults that never got to grow up. They're still stuck in their child capacity. And me and a few of the little people that I brought back with me, my nieces, some of my nephews, it's 14 of them total. We came back to shift this up in this bloodline. We came back to bring everybody back to the divine feminine balance and the divine masculine energy that is missing, and to reunite those so that we can move forward. So that's what this channel is going to be talking a lot about. It's going to be talking a lot about our bloodlines. It's going to be talking a lot about the work that we have to do within these bloodlines every day without ceasing, who we have to become in order to do the work, what we have to separate from it, and what we have to add into to get the work done, because the work is going to get done, because that's what we're here to do. So morally corrupt, it spins off into so many different things. And I could tell you so many different things about it, but I just want you to stop and think about that word and what it means to be morally corrupt, and how do you see moral corruption showing up in your bloodline? Because I'm going to give you some more details about mine, because it's a lot of ways that I see the moral corruption showing up in my bloodline. The siblings don't get along. They don't talk. There is no unity. There's argumentative. We have brothers and my cousins, my grandmother's grandchildren that don't talk to each other, don't show up for it, don't go. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I feel like we are the change. The change is here. We're here to shift this back to where it originally belongs. Come hell or high water, it will get done. And it's just going to be one day at a time for us. So this channel is going to be exploring those things one day at a time. I'll follow up more on this. That'll be our theme. Our theme for whatever we're going with is going to be depravity. This is spirit-led channel. I don't have a schedule. I don't have a routine. I don't have a way of doing things. I'm all over the place. I am wild. I am dynamic. I am chaotic. I am so many things all up in one, and I'm going to present them to you the best way that I can for Spirit's message to get across, because I'm just on assignment from my spirit team that wants me to come forth with these things that I have learned. So it's not going to be for everybody, and I'm going to be hard to receive for a lot of people, and it's okay. But that's why this is called the Shepherds of Success, because the sheep that need to hear, that are a part of this flock, will get this message. They will understand, and we will move in union with that understanding. So today I think I'm going to end with that, but tomorrow we will begin our tour of depravity and the depraved and what that means in our bloodlines. I just wanted to introduce you again to what we're going to be doing, learning, and experiencing together here on Shepherds of Success. I want to thank you for taking your time to tune into my channel, to listen to me, to hear my messages, to relate. And if you have anything you want to share about some of the things you've noticed in your bloodline about being morally corrupt, feel free to comment. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for sharing. And any tips or any suggestions, I'm always open. I am open to anything you guys have for me because that's what I'm here to do. But I just want to thank you. Have a wonderful Thursday. It's Jupiter. It's expansion. It's luck. It's so many great things going on right now. And I'm just happy to be here with the clarity to push through to the next level for us, which is seeding the new earth. And trust me, it's everything we thought it was going to be. And I can't wait. But anywho, thank you guys. Happy Thursday. Deuces. Oh, yeah, look at my shirt. My niecey Pooh got me. I'm trying to say, because it's got a new star on it. The new star. Everything. The new star. Everything's in alignment. The kids know. Pay attention to the kids. Deuces, y'all.